Hey Poke Battlers, this is Mitoku coming to you, my first upload here in this channel, and yeah, let's get started. So I lead off with my Roserade as he leads off with an Azelgor, and I was just predicting him to taunt, but he goes for a U-turn, and he switches out into his Xatu as I went for the Hidden Power Fire. Now this Hidden Power Fire isn't going to do anything to the Xatu, so, and knowing he has a synchronized ability, I can't put him to sleep either, so I decided to bring back my Roserade, go into my Jellicent, knowing I can wall the Xatu as he sets up the light screen. So yeah, he sets up the light screen, and I just wanted to know what the Xatu would do to my Jellicent, so I just leave him in. He goes for a Psychic. I do get the Cursed Body ability, which is pretty cool, and I do hit the Xatu with a Nightshade. So yeah, here I just knew he was gonna switch out, but I decided to go for the Nightshade anyways, trying to figure out what he switches out into. He goes onto his Rotom as I get the Nightshade off, and I knew this Rotom was gonna try and trick me a choice item. So I bring back my Jellicent and I go into my Hexorus, and yeah, he does go for the trick, and he ends up tricking my Hexorus a choice specs as he gets my Lumberry, which isn't very good, but oh well, that will play key later. So he brings out his Xatu again as I go for the Breakaway just to break the light screen. That won't do anything to the Xatu since it quadruple resists it. So yeah, here I bring out my Hexorus and go out into my Jirachi, knowing that Xatu can't do anything to this Jirachi. He also withdraws his Pokemon, goes on to a Gengar, and here he switches out his Gengar again, goes out into a Azelgor as I go for the Psychic. I do good damage to this Azelgor. I get a special defense drop, but I knew I could be able to take it out either with or without the special defense drop. He goes for a Bug Buzz. It does do a little bit less than half, and I will be able to just take out the Azelgor with a Psychic. So yeah, here he goes out into his Gengar again. He goes for the sub as I go for the Psychic, and we'll break the sub. And yeah, so I'm trying to not really sure what kind of Gengar this is yet. So I got some lefties, and here I just decide to go for the Calm Mind, predicting another sub, but he just goes for the disabled, so he disables my Psychic, and I do get off a Calm Mind. It's pretty cool. So yeah, here he goes and does another substitute as I go for the Thunderbolt, and luckily for me, the Thunderbolt does break it with a +1. So yeah, so here substitute breaks, and knowing he's losing this, he switches out into his Rotom, and I was predicting either a switch out or another sub, so I go for my second comment. And yeah, I just decided to leave in my Jirachi. I go for the third Calm Mind, and with the +3 Calm Mind, I'm not really scared of the overheat. So I just leave in my Jirachi, and he does go for the overhit, misses, and I do think that mattered. But yeah, so my Psychic no longer is disabled. I do go for a Psychic, and I will be able to take out the Rotom without a problem. So yeah, I got some lefties recovery. I'm almost at full health again. Brings out his Bisharp, and I go for the T-Bolt, and that won't kill it, but it will bring it down really low as he tries to go for a sub, but he's too weak to go for the sub. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish it off with another Thunderbolt as he goes for the Sucker Punch, which will do more than half, but I will be able to take it out with the Thunderbolt. So yeah, here I get some more lefty recoveries as he goes out into a Azumarill just to try to kill me with the Aqua Jet. I do live the Aqua Jet just barely, but we'll be able to take that out without Thunderbolt, no problem. So yeah, my Josh is doing pretty good here. He's going for a kind of a mini sweep, and but here he goes out into his last poke, which is Gengar, and that he will finally take out my Jirachi as but here I just go into my Azelf, and him knowing that there's nothing he can do, he runs. So yeah, good game, and you guys should check out my channel. I just started uploading, and yeah, I need all the support I can get. So yeah, thanks again, and peace.